Alright, so with 3 wins down our belt, we are looking ever so close to securing a playoff spot. 2 more wins and our chances should be very, very good. Now this is week 4 of SPL and we are going up against It's Danny Mac, coach of the Waukegan Wakes, and it's going to be an incredible battle for weather control. Danny's team is an ultra scary sun-based team, and honestly, we're not looking too good matchup wise. Now the team goes as follows. Danny has Walking Wake, the mascot of his team, Lycanroc Dusk, Jirachi, Okidoki, Sylveon, Sandy Shocks, Charizard with TERA, which is going to be Fire, Ground and Fairy, Ninetales, Shifty with TERA, which is going to be Dark, Fire and Fairy, Driftblim, then Furret with TERA, with Normal, Fighting and Ghost, and lastly, he has Toadstool. So yeah, that's his team. Incredibly scary and very hard to deal with, but let's do our best to win this match. But before we dive into our own team, first make sure to check out It's Danny Mac in the description down below, as well as all the other coaches. But enough that, time to talk business. Mons to look out for are going to be the Lycanroc Dusk, the Shiftry, and a terrifying Mon in Charizard with TERA Fire. Once again, the lack of a natural rock resist on our team puts us in a bit of a bind, as Lycanroc Dusk is one of the most threatening rock types out there, hitting extremely hard with tough claws and having priority to revenge a potential Dragon Dance Pascalpa, making it really important to play well around the Lycanroc. Now, if Lycanroc can be a really good breaker this time around, Shifty could serve the opposite role in being an amazing cleaner, with Chlorophyll outspeeding any of our mons in the sun and having super effectively hard-hitting moves against our Snow Setter makes it really difficult to try and revenge a well set up Shifty. On top of all this, it even gets super effective moves for our best defensive check to it, meaning we really have to make sure we don't let our team get too weak. Speaking of getting too weak, here's a mon we literally have 0 switch ins to that can do that in Charizard. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Charizard in general. Oh man, it can be incredibly scary under the sun. Even our best water type with Assault Vest and Thick Fat can still take about 35% from a fire move if it is a choice spec set. Now picture this, that is a very SPF AV Thick Fat water type, and it does a third to our health. That's absolutely nuts. So with that little scare, let's head in to our own team. First on our team this week, as usual, we have Kaido Pascalpa with low dice, thermal exchange, 240 in attack, 68 in defense, 200 in speed with a jolly nature, rocking the Earthquake, Glaive Rush, Icicle Spear, and Dragon Dance. The spread for this is actually very specific. With 68 in defense, with Snow Up, we can guaranteed live a Bandit Accelerock from the Lycanroc after Stealth Rocks. So basically this can be a sweeper in the correct scenario, but that scenario is very difficult to get. Overall, this is just really good for breaking, it's really good to do damage. Dragon Dance is really just good because his team is relatively slow outside of the sun, so even 1 D-Dance up, we should outspeed anything, but barring a Choice Scarf Jirachi, which could come. But overall, I do think Pascalpa can be pretty good in this game. Next up, we have a debut on the team in Aokichi, the ALOLAN SANDSLASH, rocking the Life Orb, Slush Rush. TERA type is going to be Fairy, 68 in HP, 252 in attack, 180 in speed with a jolly nature, rocking the TERA Blast, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, and Stealth Rock. This could be our endgame. This could be the way we win the game. It has pretty much coverage for everything. We are expecting Charizard to TERA, most likely to Fire, but it could also be Fairy. Either way, Earthquake would hit it on one side, or a Stab Icicle Crash would hit it on the other. That's kind of just the idea here. Stealth Rock is just in case we get the chance to get them up. They're not needed, but they can be pretty good if it's not a heavy duty boost Charizard, and in general, it can be nice chip here and there on different mons. Moving on for our ALOLAN SANDSLASH, we have Akainu, the Taurus Paldea Blaze. We're rocking the Assault Vest once again with Intimidate, 248 in HP, 20 in attack, 240 in special defense with a Careful Nature, rocking the Thief, Rock Slide, Raging Bull, which will be fire of course, and then Close Combat. Now this is our best Shiftry answer, it just kinda is. We really don't have much else for it, and because Shifty has access to flying type moves, we need to be very SPDEF because both of those are flying type in Air Slash and Hurricane. And overall, this does pretty decent into the team because we can get boost on our fire moves. Close Combat is pretty good to hit stuff like Lycanroc, hits Jirachi for neutral, even though fire moves of course hit Jirachi super effectively. Rock Slide for the Charizard just in case. And then we have Thief because Shifty can very well knock off, and if it knocks us off, we can then thief an item back, basically getting rid of an item. It's like a pseudo knockoff. Look at it like that, I guess. Next up, we have Fujitora the Asumaro with Assault Vest as well, Zap Zipper, 248 in HP, 8 in defense, 252 in special defense with Assassination, rocking the Surf, Aqua Jet, Knockoff, and Draining Kiss. We did think about going Thick Fat for this, we definitely did, but having the Zap Zipper for the potential Solar Beams and just as a secondary check to Shifty is pretty nice. Now we're actually running a mixed set because Asumaro's special attack is actually better than the attack if you're not huge power, and realistically Surf hits a little bit better than Liquidation on some of the mons. We still have Aqua Jet for the priority her Knockoff because it's just really good in spammable, and I opted for Draining Kiss for our Fairy move because getting a little bit of HP back can potentially help her wall out a Walking Wake in some instances, but it does come down to what the Wake set is. Next up, we have our Rock Resist in Marco the Gliscor. And yes, I did say Rock Resist because Gliscor is such a good mon that he's just gonna wall this Lycanroc out of the game. Rocking the Toxawalk with Poison Heal, 248 HP, 216 defense, 44 in speed with an Impish nature, U-turn, knock off, Earthquake, and Protect. So of course we're rocking pretty standard moveset as you can see. U-turn for momentum, knock off because it's spammable, Earthquake with super effective damage, and Protect to get our Toxic Orb off. In general, Gliscor is really just here for the Lycanroc. It can help with Jirachi as well if the Jirachi is physical. Even if Jirachi is special, we can somewhat take a hit. And overall, Gliscor is just really here to be a pivot and just come in, out as often as we can. Pretty much just making sure we always keep some momentum in our favor. Last on team this week, we of course have Mishalan, the Galarian Slowking, rocking the Colbur Berry with Regenerator, 248 HP, 114 defense, 120 in special defense with a Bold Nature. This is gonna be a lead mon pretty much always. We're rocking Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Chilly Reception. The idea actually is to Chilly Reception, turn 1, get Excalibur in, and just break. Just break as fast as we can. This is the idea, this is the game plan we're going with. Now, depending on what they lead, we might change it up a little bit. I have seen some shifty leads every now and then. I've of course seen Sandy Shock. Sandy Shock is like the most common lead, I feel like. And we can take a Sandy Shock hit with this spread. Like guaranteed and still be decently physically defensive to take a Jirachi hit if we need to. We can take Okidogi hits if we need to, stuff like that. And overall, I think Galarian Slowking is just really good glue piece this time around. And of course, we're rocking the Colbur Berry for that shifty because if it doesn't tear out, we can almost OHKO it with a Sludge Bomb. So there's definitely some potential there. So yeah, that's our team for this week. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below with thought of the team builder. And see you all in just a little bit. Alright, so we're here with our week 4 of the SPL. We're going up against It's Danny Mac, coach of the something with Wake. Oh my god, I can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry. I said it in the intro. Definitely go follow Danny. He is on the grind. He makes amazing content. Definitely check him out. Now, I already know I'm leading with Glowking, so that's why I don't mind like waiting a little bit. But yeah, he brought very interesting team. No Lycanroc and no Jirachi is pretty surprising. I'm a little skeptical on how he's gonna deal with Bascalibur. I guess it's like the Okidogi. I can see like defensive Okidogi somewhat deal with Bascalibur. And I actually never tested against Okidogi, so that is gonna be very interesting. So he leads with the Shifty, which is something I kinda sort of predicted. Because I did have one of my mock partners lead a Shifty against me. Also, sorry for the Okidogi not being, 3D like the rest. I couldn't find the 3D model, and the only one I found was a web file, and I didn't really have time to convert it to PNG, so deal with it. All right, let's see here. So, I mean, I can live any one hit because we do have the Colbur Berry. Question is, do I? The problem is, if he knocks off, I don't want to switch to... I honestly think I'm taking the chance. I'm just clicking knock off, clicking Sludge Bomb. Because if he stays in, he doesn't tear out, we might actually just get a straight up KO. And I don't really want to get knocked off on Gliscor. We are Colbur. So he tailwinds. Ooh, we can potentially knock this out from the get-go. We are Colbur Berry, so we would always live with the hit. He is +1 now, which is kind of scary. A little bit. Doesn't quite knock it out. Do we live the +1 hit? We don't. So I have to choose something to take the knock here. I mean, it's probably Tauros, right? Tauros can probably somewhat live with it. On the physical side, what does this get to hit Tauros with? Because it's a +1 physical attack. I still imagine he might be running like a flying... Because I know this thing gets flying coverage, right? So I imagine he probably has something. He gets Aerial Ace. I'm not too worried about Aerial Ace on Tauros, I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong, knock into Tauros Aerial Ace. I mean, we would always live this, and Tauros is pretty much here for the Shifty, so I'm just gonna do it. We got massive damage on Shifty. I was willing to take like the one knock on Glowking, because that's why we have the Colbur Berry, but now I have a good chance, not a good chance, but I had a chance of dying right there, so I didn't want to take the knock off. Well, okay, that's also presumed if he's adamant. I feel like he might be jolly just based on speed. We absolutely eat that, holy hell. Well, it's a knock, right? So we resist that. Do I Thief? Thief does 11 to 12 if he doesn't have bulk. I would Thief an item for whatever wants to come in, which could be like a Ninetales if he wants to keep Shifty around. I think Thief should always kill here. I think based on the Sludge Bomb damage, he does have some bulk. Raging Bull is pretty free too, because if he does swap to like a Ninetale, that's fine. If I Thief and he's Black Sludge on Okidogi and that's what he goes to, that is kind of bad. But at the same time, if he's AV, that's perfect. I'm going for it. This is why we brought Thief. Oh, wow. You can't. Quinn, I hate you. Quinn literally predicted this. He literally predicted this. He predicted it was Life Orb, but still. This is insane. Wow. How did you do this, Quinn? Were you in my man's mentions? Like, literally? Really? Like, I mean, this is fine. This is kind of what Bull was here for, so I'm not too worried about it being low. But this is so funny. One of my really good friends and one of the people I often talk with Draft about, and he's also in my front office, is called Quinn. Which, by the way, he started out in his own content journey doing the, I believe, the BBR Scrambled. I don't think he uploads that. And he's also in MBC, I think it's called. I mean, I don't think there's much of a reason to keep Bull around, so I'm gonna Rock Slide in case he, I don't know, tries to set up, miss, whatever. Oh, I don't. I was supposed to say always speed tie, but I have 0 speed in Bull, so it doesn't matter, I think. So he does TERA, so I get to see his TERA pretty. Well, what shift you did already, this is definitely his TERA mon. Like, I don't think it's a question, right? I get to see. So he is TERA Fire. Yeah, that's kind of also what I predicted, because like kind of just nukes my team. Overheat would be. Yeah, wow, he did do the overheat. That's really interesting, because with no. Problem is I cannot tell what the item is on this, right? So I could go backs. He doesn't deal with backs that well. Like, Okie Dokie kind of does. If I'm +1, I would imagine it's physically defensive Okie Dokie full best caliber. Like, I don't see a reason. I don't really see a scenario it's not, you know? I could go Asu. We are Sap Siva, so I'm not afraid of anything. I can knock off whatever wants to come in. That might be my best play. Like, it doesn't suit a lot of immediate pressure. Though, if I was Belly Drum Asu here, whew, I could go wild. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Asu. I think that's just my play here. Like, it's a little on the, you can call it on the slow side. Like, I'm not super, like, it's not the best play ever. But it's basically, I force an item off. Like, I don't do that much damage, but I force an item off. If it's the Okie Dokie, I get to see what item it is. If it's the Walking Wake, I get to see what item that is. But yeah, he doesn't have a good switch to. This is the one situation where I really wish I was offensive Asu, because holy hell, offensive Asu goes in on this team. Like, oh my god, huge power Asu right here would do so much damage. Unfortunately, we are Sapso because we need a defensive check for Sard, and now that Shift Tree is gone, it does make Sard, like, I wouldn't say easier to deal with, but I can predict more so what I need to do with against Sard a little bit. Yoko, it feels like a Ninetales. It does. So I get to see what item this is, which I'm not against, like, at all. We do semi-decent damage. He should be immediately able to tell that I am indeed not huge power. I would have done so much more. There's something I was like, I wanted to check with Ninetales. Now I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, does it get like Morning Sun? No, it does not. It does not get anything like Morning Sun. Question, do I want to just stay in then? How much does Slow King take if this is like offensive? I mean, there's no rocks. Actually, yeah, he doesn't have rocks at all. So, ooh, not having heavy duty boots or anything is actually really, really nice. I could go into bulking again because he doesn't have anything that one-shots it, I believe. Even if he baton passes into Sard. I guess if it's choice specs. Man, am I gonna get screwed over by not being thick fat on oh, I might get screwed over by not being thick fat on Asu, because with him being Tower Fire and all that, it might just be choice spec Sard to just hit nuke as much as possible, which is actually kind of bad because we were originally thick fat on Asu to take the fire hits. He subs. Sub nasty plot makes sense. I can see it. I can see it. I don't think it's a bad play by any means. I just think I think psychic, yeah, because with no shifter, I just psychic. So it is nasty plot. I figured as soon as he subbed, I kind of figured it would be nasty plot. Question for the next turn, because I should always break here, I think. See, if he's like super spit F bulky, he might take this. Please don't be. Okay, he's not. Thank the Lord. So, do it chilly. I know I knocked out the heavy duty boots. I'm like 99% sure that's what I did. So what I could do is I could chilly into what's his face? Sandslash and click EQ. Because Sard also terrored, so EQ is so free. I kind of want to do it. Like, we'll take a massive hit on Glow King, and I'm not happy about that. But we should always live. We get the chilly up, we get Sandslash in. Sandslash provides a lot of offensive pressure. We know this is not Choice Scarf. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Oh wait, yes, I should. Oh shit, this might kill me actually. I didn't even think about it. Oh, never mind. What? Huh? Oh wait, yeah, that doesn't do that much. Wow. Why? That did nothing. I thought that would be like almost a kill. I guess, yeah, we just go Sandslash here, like always, I think. Sandslash with Slush Rush, we're in the snow. Earthquake should always kill here. And Earthquake just gets a really good hit off on anything. I really want to click Rocks. I really... Because even if I go Fairy here, I do not live the hit. Like, there's no shot I live the hit. I think what I'll do is I'll click Earthquake, and then if he goes Okie Dokie, I'll Terra Fairy and get up Rocks, because he should always hit me with like a fighting move, I think. I think that's my plan here. Because there's no way he would ever Poison Jab on, what's his face, Sandslash, like with the Okie Dokie. See, man, I don't know who this is. It feels like Okie Dokie. It's what? Ooh. Are you within kill range now? Don't... Oh, we do see an item. We do see an item. It is Leftovers. So could potentially be like a bulky variant. How much did we do? We did about like 20, 25-ish. Yeah, actually, I think this is bulky. I think this is like bulky. Do I live any hit he wants to go for? I do. I kind of want to click Terra Blast, just get rid of this. Because we have a chance of killing if he's not like super physically defensive. Which based on the Earthquake damage, I don't think he is. Before I Terra, I'm just making sure my own Sandslash is Terra Fairy. Okay, I was like... Because if he wasn't, I'm just not gonna Terra, I'm just gonna play it out, but he is. I kind of want to do this. I really want to do this. I really want to do this. Like a lot. If it, we in it. I Terra. You know, like, staying the Ice Steel variant is not the most beneficial in any... Like, it's only beneficial really against Okie Dokie because it makes him, like, kind of guess what he needs to click. So I go Fairy here. If he clicks a Dragon move, that's perfect. Because if he clicks a Water move, like, he most likely would click Hydro Steam, right? This has a chance to kill, I think, depending on his bulk. So close! No! Don't click a Water move, please. Click a Dragon move. He's up. Oh, perfect! I'll take that. Wow, yeah. Perfect. I mean, I think I click a pretty free Earthquake. Because, like, if he wants to for some reason preserve this. Yeah, I click a pretty free Earthquake. He does withdraw it. Perfect. Go, like, I don't know, Ninetales and let us kill this thing. So now Yoko, yeah, he does. He does. I think this should kill. Always. I think. Like, we lose our initial snow, but that means next time we get rid of the sun, it's just gone. Now, he goes Charizard, and he basically picks a target. That is pretty much how Charizard plays this game. Maybe I should have gotten Rocks Up over, like... Because I think if I get Rocks Up over the Earthquake and then Terra Blast, I still think he's without substitute range. Now, that would have been the bad play if he didn't substitute, but because he substituted, it would have been, you know, a different play. How well does Asu take this? Not great. Like, not great at all. We are Sap Silver, so you can never... If he Fire Blast, it's a roll. Well, actually, if he Fire Blasts, it pretty much just kills. And he actually... Because he's faster than our entire team, I have to stall out the sun, which is really bad. Now, I know... Also, I have to remember... Wait, what? There we go. I was like, why is that not... Actually, let me... How does check status? Harsh Sunlight, yeah. I was like... I mean, I have to go Asu. I have no other play. I just have to hope it's not Choice Specs. If it's Choice Specs, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. Like, I should have taken notice if the Sard took solar power damage. I didn't even realize. No, it didn't. So actually, I don't think it's solar power then. No, it came in after it died. No mind, I never would have been able to tell. Okay, that's Specs. Yeah, that's Specs. I should have been Thick Fat. I should have stayed Thick Fat. Holy hell, I should have stayed Thick Fat. Why didn't I stay thick fat? All right, I actually always should live the next one. I think I have 143 left, and I can click like a pretty free knockoff. I think -2. I have 35. Yeah, I should actually always live this. So I kind of want to knock off, get rid of the Specs. I say that as if it makes it easier to deal with. But the chip we get is not enough. But the knockoff will let my Glow King live so I can chill Reception. This is fine too. I guess I could have gone like hard goal king on the prediction. But I mean, I just needed something. Rameshi. Okay, is that Okie Dokie? I feel like that's Okie Dokie. Also, I completely forgot Wake died. Yeah, so Okie Dokie. I still think... This thing gets knocked off too, doesn't it? I think it does. I don't want to go Gliscor. Like, I really don't want to go Gliscor. I'm gonna be honest. Because I think going Gliscor on a potential knockoff is not worth it. Do I just resign Asu here? I might just have to resign Asu, I think. Oh, Charizard is a menace. Charizard is such a menace. But I can sort of control the game a little bit. Just on the sheer fact that when Sun is out, it's out. Yeah, so I think I'm just resigning Asu and we're just kind of going... Like, I'm going to try for, I don't know, Draining Kiss. I didn't even see the item. I need to pay attention. I didn't even see the item. Please don't actually be bulk up. Yeah, I literally just realized as I did it. If he's bulk up, that's really bad for us. We are special Asu, but if he's bulk up Drain Punch, I don't think we ever beat this. Like, we knock off a potential healing item it might have, but yeah, no, I actually don't think we ever beat this. Shit, I think I lose to this. Like, right here, right now. I think I lose to it. I'm not even kidding. I think I do. Do I have to go? I think I have to Gliscor. Just hope he doesn't knock this turn. Gliscor U-turn into Gloking. Gloking should live a hit, and we should be able to take it out with Psychic. I think that's my play, always, now. Don't knock this turn. Okay, he bulked up again. I think if he's +3... Worst case, he's +3 Adamant. 252 against... Well, first of all, let's check Gliscor. Also, does this thing get Ice Punch? I feel like it should, right? Yeah, it definitely gets Ice Punch. Okay. Gloking. Oh my god, Knockoff has a chance. Knockoff has a very good chance of killing me. And I'm not even at full... it doesn't have a really good chance, but it has a chance. I might just lose to this. I actually think I might just lose to this. Thankfully, Bascalibur is fast enough, but the problem is he's just going to be so physically bulky, I can't take him out. Oh, I might have messed up by not respecting Okie Dokie enough. Is he? Well, he's +2 defense, but I mean, if he has any speed on this, I don't know if I beat it. But then again, I don't need Gliscor actually, so let me just EQ for the damage, because like Drain Punch shouldn't recover too much. He is faster. He clicks Crunch. See, actually, wow, he gets a crit. Okay, wait, he got a crit on that, and it did that little. Oh, did I crit him back? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Danny. I'm so sorry. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. I'm not gonna lie, that feels bad. With him being Crunch, though, could I have played myself out of that situation? I potentially could, yeah, because it doesn't look like he has any investment in it. Oh wait, Wake is not dead. He just didn't. Oh, okay. I can safely protect because he cannot. What's it called? Also, did Asu die? Oh, I think I panicked so much. I think I ended up panicking so much. Like, holy hell. This died. Like, okay, when I say panic, I don't like actually mean panic. It's more so I overthought, because I definitely thought I killed the Walking Wake, but oh yeah, I swore I knocked this thing. Wow, I haven't been paying attention to this battle at all. Jesus Christ. I mean, I still think the health there is fine because he can still not sup, right? Like, he still can't sup. He's Scald and he's Leftovers, and I believe he's like more on the bulk. I think he's like more on the bulky side than anything. Like, I'm still not gonna give up. I'm still gonna go Gloking on this. Like, don't get me wrong. I definitely thought I do remember it living, and that's why I EQ'd on the Ninetales prediction, then killed it. Well, yeah, I don't know. I just assumed I killed it because it was so low. Nope. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool. Well, 100%. Okay. Do it chilly. I think it's chilly because I can. I don't have icicles. Can he sup? Is he even in sub range? I don't know if he is. I don't. I feel like I should just. I feel like I just sludge bomb because like even -1, I definitely always. If he goes -2 on me. Oh, sorry, wrong one. If it goes, if he Noble Wars again and go -2, I do 15 to 18, which still should be more than he gets from the. Yeah, I'm gonna sludge on this one, I think. Knock off. That's fine. I'm Colba, and there's nothing else really dark-wise that I'm that worried about, so this is fine. But he might live this, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, he does. But I'm gonna chilly now because that brings in my Sandslash, and then I don't know if Sandslash sweeps. but it does a lot. Sweet chili. He could flip turn if he wanted to, if he has it. He's shown what, like Scald, Knock, Sup. Yeah, he has one more move, I believe. Yes, he does. It's probably what he should, like try and fish for the burn. Yeah, he does also. I mean, I don't think it matters in the long run. Because now Sandslash come in, Sandslash picks up a kill. I think, like pretty guaranteed. He probably has a dragon. The last move is probably a dragon move, is my guess. Oh, I know, he showed Noble Roar. So Noble Roar, Gold, Knock Off, Sup. Yeah, no, he's shown all of the moves. So I think, yeah, so that actually does mean he doesn't have a dragon move, which is kind of funny. I mean, Noble Roar does keep us covered. Well, actually, if I'm Sword Stance, well, you have Scald, I guess. Alright, I probably just click EQ, right? In case he wants to try and predict and go Sard, I think. If he goes... Okay, this is gonna be insane, right? Because if he goes... Wow, he does switch. I'm interested in what he's gonna go to. Fur? No, he just does go to Charizard, okay. I think this is a 2-hit KO. I'm sorry, it's just a 1-hit KO from where you at. No mind. Alright, so... I don't know how to feel about the Fur coming in, because I have a sneaking suspicion I know what set it is, with it being this late. And that's because Danny and I played each other in like a funsy match at one point. And he was in Endure reversal set, but at the same time, can I really... I guess if I EQ... I would never put him in like a... I wouldn't put him in the position of, you know, the... Like, I wouldn't put him low enough. And I think... Does this thing get an eye? Am I about to get swept by Furret? I might be. He could tie you up in my face right here. It does get Ice Punch with its small little things. I want to EQ, but I'm afraid if he tie you up, I'm not even lying. Like, I'm actually kind of afraid of him tying up. I'm gonna EQ. Like, all of my moves are 2-hit KOs, no matter what. And I just don't want to put him in like a Salic Berry range or something like that. Coil, okay, that's what he went for. I think that's fine. I think I can click Terra Blast here. Yeah, I think Terra Blast always kills here, even if he's +1 defense. Yeah, Terra Blast does 65 to 77 if it's just standard, and the EQ looks like the standard damage. Alright, so I'm just going to Terra Blast, like, so I always hit, right? I don't want to risk missing with the Icicle Crash. Please tell me I have enough snow for the Wake 2. I want Sandslash to pop off. Tell me I have enough snow. Tell me I have enough snow, please. Tell me I have enough snow. Please. Come on. One more turn. I didn't look. Tell me I have. Tell me I have. I think I do. Oh my god. Sandslash. Alright, that's 2 Terramons in a row. Whew, that's done really well. I'm very happy about this. Okay. The Wake I thought was dead came back. Okay, I was so scared about that Okidogi set. I think that crit. Like, I think I can play myself out of the situation. Like, I think I can, because I don't think he was max attacks. I think Glow King always lives and can psychic it to death. But it's a way different game. I didn't want that crit. That crit was really annoying. Didn't like it. I'm so sorry, Danny. I really wish we could have played this game without that crit. I would have loved to have seen how the game would have played out without the crit. Is basically what I'm getting at. Because I think it could have been such an interesting game. I would have to maneuver the Okidogi, would have to U-turn on the following turn on it, get, like, you know, a little bit of chip, and go into Glow King. He crunches, which I think crunch into my Culver Berry. If he has 0 attack, I always live, and Psychic will kill him, so that's fine. If he has max attack, I think it's like a roll. So, really scary. But yeah, this was a really good game. We're continuing with our win streak. These games, like, even though I have some decent wins, these games are tough. Like, I literally lost my entire brain halfway through the match because Specs Charizard is a monster. Didn't know what to do about the Okidogi, and I got so scared about Furret at the end because Furret can actually set up and be kind of menacing. So yeah, big GG to Danny. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with all of the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I now head out, so peace, YouTube.